Well, we're up here in the commentating booth. I'm Pat Cash with my old mate John McEnroe. I think it's going to be a good match today.
Pat, good to see you, first of all, but this is going to be exciting.
Mate, I'm looking forward to this.
Oh,
Lovely winner up the return. He's really smacking it now.
All right, you got a player love 30 down right now. You got to get a first serve in here, right? You're desperate for a free point.
Yeah, you've got to. This, well, you know, and next point, of course, love 40 here in real trouble. So looking for a big first serve here and get a quick point. Well, he uses his strength for that forehand down the line winner. All right, John, discuss the pros and cons of hitting your shots deep.
Well, there's not too many cons, first of all. I mean, perhaps you won't be in position to volley if you're moving into net because players hit it so fast. So maybe there's a con there. But when you hit good depth, it gives your opponent less time. He's feeling more pressure that he's going to come up with something special. Highly recommended to hit with depth.
Oh, he could have done better with that forehand. Well, a crucial position here.
Sure, it's good to handcuff your opponent and maybe not allow him to extend himself off the ground in the ground strokes, but basically when you get out on a court, this is a test of wills and a test of fitness. And you want to see how well your opponent hits on the run and what type of level of fitness he's got.
Well, that'll give him some confidence from Juice winning that game.
Hey, listen, that's a long game right there. Goes back and forth. You both feel like you have chances. So in one way, you have one guy that's extremely frustrated, the other guy a bit of sense of relief. It'd be interesting to see how the next couple games pan out. But the player was down in this game, but has roared back and has pulled this game out. That's a strong effort.
One-footing his opponent. And that's where he's unbelievably strong. I mean, from that position, to be able to hit a clean winner just shows how strong he really is. I'm thinking he might be going for something on the serve. Well, 1 point at a time here. First serve. Well, that'll give him confidence getting the first break of the set.
I tell you, it's frustrating. You hit a big serve, and next thing you know, you lose the game and the break of serve. You start to second-guess yourself. So that's a big break right there.
Well, there's one way to get to a player's weakness, and that's, well, to hit their strength. What that does is opens their opportunity, it opens the court up so you can hit it quickly into their weakness and attack. Oh, he's something else. What a backhand down the line. Oh, we stumped that forehand across court for a winner. All right, John. You know your opponent's got a weakness, but you can't seem to get there. You can't seem to beat him. What's the option to do?
Well, give him credit for masking it, or give him credit for minimizing it and running around it. You've got to open up the court a little bit so that that weakness is exposed and easier to attack. That's when you move in for the kill.
Well, he's about to serve at the start of the game. It just doesn't get any better than that. Oh, a great winner from the baseline.
Well, players down love 30, Pap. What do you do now? You try to just go for even more, take something off it, stay back? Do you switch gears that fast?
Well, you think the first couple of points have been a bit rusty, so I think he's got to be hoping that, gets a bit of rhythm here. Maybe not go for something too crazy. Just try and get a good solid point and hope the opponent misses.
It's better to be ahead than behind. I'd love to be a front row. I don't know about you, Pat, but you can get your nose out in front. It's a big edge.
Oh, well, that's a great effort, moving way ahead in this set.
All right, the player is looking to consolidate on serve after breaking their opponent. If he can get the service hold here, he can really take control of this match.
The driving backhand down the line, which has been a very good shot today.
You're playing someone who's consistently angling you off from the baseline. And you looking to attack the net. Tell me the positives there.
I think one of the things you can do is to try and hit the ball high above their shoulders. So in other words, you've got to hit a little bit more topspin, perhaps not give them the angle, high down the middle of the court. If the ball's up above their shoulder, it's a little bit harder to hit the hard shot. Oh, he's dumped that backhand down the line for a winner. Well, he's ahead by 2 games now, and if he continues this form, he's going to be very tough to beat. Well, he really has to start building something. Just to get a service game, I think, will make a big difference. Oh, the backhand, what a shot!
Love 30.
Well, what a way to set up match point. To hit a winner there, it's certainly going to give him a lot of confidence. Well, he's composed himself really well here on match point. Well, he's grabbed the match point and won the semi-final match. He looks like he's hitting top form right when it counts.
The best part, 1 to go.
One big one.
All the stress, yeah, one big one is true, but all that stress starts to dissipate that little bit, and the excitement level comes up because you're finally where you think you're supposed to be and deserve to be. And oftentimes you can see a classic in the finals if you're not too whipped physically. If you got something left in the tank, we could be in for a great final.
Well, John, it's a pity it's all over, really. I've certainly enjoyed this day's tennis and look forward to the next match. Thanks for coming along.
Hey, good working with you, number one. And we saw a great match there today, and look forward to more in the future. Hi, this is John McEnroe. Alongside me is Pat Cash, and we are both looking forward to a great day of tennis.
Well, it should be a great day and a great night. It's full of action, ready for it to go right now. Oh, this is just incredible tennis. Well, that serve's almost into the crowd. This second serve's important, wants to get the accuracy. Oh, he moves so well. Easy as you like. Down the line winner. So you're hitting balls straight up and down to your opponent. Why should you hit the ball to the side?
It's easier to hit the ball standing there when you know where it's coming than it is when you're on the full run. So you got to test an opponent right away to see what he's capable of hitting the ball on the run, and secondly, what type of fitness level he has. Because let's face it, as the match progresses and you start wearing down, it's tougher to come up with those running passing shots.
15
Oh, yes, please. A great overhead at the net. What a backhand winner he's hit. Beautiful winner. Oh, he's used his strength there to serve that one for a clean winner.
The pros and cons of hitting your shots deep. The pros are you give your opponent less time to come up with a pass and less confidence that he'll be able to do something with it. The cons, none.
He's made that winner look easy. Now, this is important serve. Well, from Juice, he pulls it out pretty quickly.
It's nice to get a couple free points. All of a sudden, you played a tough game, a close game, but you feel like you got it done pretty easily in the end. That's going to give you some confidence that next game.
Well, the forehand, generally speaking, is the stronger side. You can get a little bit more power out of that one. And to see a player skip around, ready to smack that forehand, well, that puts the opponent on the back foot. Oh, a tough shot, backhand down the line for a winner. All right, John, you know your opponent's got a weakness, but you can't seem to get there. You can't seem to beat him. What's the option to do?
Well, give him credit for masking it, or give him credit for minimizing it and running around it. Say he's got a bad backhand, not hitting backhands. So what you can't do is just say, look, put up a big sign and go, here I am, I'm coming to your weakness, because professionals are good enough to sort of counteract that.
Oh, that is one great backhand down the line winner. Well, it's one thing starting well in the match, but the most important thing is you've got to grab the first set, and it's very well done there. And then we're underway again. That's a winner. What a great ground stroke.
All right, you got a player love 30 down right now. You got to get a first serve in here, right? You're desperate for a free point.
Yeah, you got to. This, well, you know, and next point, of course, love 40 here in real trouble. So looking for a big first serve here and get a quick point. Well, this is a big break point. Well, in the end, that was a real epic game. Not surprising he broke serve with some great returning.
That's for sure. That's a good break. The player's looking to hold serve, consolidate the break, and really take charge here in this match.
Well, he tried to sneak in, but he was ready for it. He knew exactly what was going on. Oh, and Awesome backhand down the line for a winner.
And game point now.
Well, he really didn't give his opponent any chance. And, well, I don't know what he could have done there anyway. That was just a fantastic all-round game.
Hard courts was always my favorite surface, Pat, because I could stop and start on a dime.
Well, I think that's an interesting point because there has been some great attacking players, serve volleys over the last years being effective on the hard courts. Even though there's no bad bounces, not going to kick up, there's no dirt or grass to take a bad bounce or a bad jump. We got such good grip around that net that I feel like there's nothing that we can't get.
Oh, what a backhand winner!
Well, that's got to make him happy. Clean winner, setting up match point. Well, it's hard to stay focused on this match point. What a performance. To have a match of this standard takes two players of incredible, legendary status. Well, that's all the action we have here at the EA Sports Arena in lovely Dubai. I'm Pat Cash, alongside John McEnroe, wishing you all the best for now.